Hello Libra, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista. This is your reading for the week of June 24th to 30th, 2019. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can find out when your next reading is coming out. And keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, but if you would like your own personalized reading that will resonate for you, you can go ahead and click the link to my website. It's in the description box below, and if you go there, I can get started for you today. And thank you so much for watching. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And in the physical, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. In the emotional, the Eight of Cups. The mental, the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the spiritual, the Two of Wands. So, you have 3 wands and 1 cup. So there is a lot of passion and a lot of emotion happening for you. And some of the passion is, not flowing freely. It's a bit suppressed. And so none of this is major shifts happening for you this week. It looks like you are really kind of working out the details of some of the major shifts that have happened for you. And you're really having trouble finding that sense of peace and that sense of connectedness to yourself and that sense of being able to transcend what's happening for you. It looks like you're trying for transcendence, and yet there is this, it's perhaps not time for transcendence. It looks like your passions are growing and they're evolving, and perhaps you've come to a place where your world is too small for you right now, where these new things that have come forward for you mentally and physically, you're not quite comfortable with them, even though they are good things. It does not at all look like there is anything negative in this reading. It doesn't look like there are negative things happening for you. It just looks like what is happening is uncomfortable and unfamiliar to you, and you don't seem to be threatened by them at all, but you are unsure of what to do with it all. This does seem to be the case of being uncomfortable with allowing these passions to really overtake you and to really carry you, and a sense of needing to kind of keep it all in control and kind of have it all lined up and neat and tidy and in its category and understood, and so that you can kind of walk away from it a little bit and not have it all at the forefront for you all the time. And I really resonate with this reading myself. I am a Libra, and this definitely is very, very, for me at least, typical behavior where I want to kind of keep things under wrap and keep things from getting to be too much and too carried away. I like to keep things a bit more, shall we call them civilized? But that's not always what Spirit has for us, and that's definitely not the way the world works. Things can be big and they can be beautiful and they can carry us away, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and there can actually be some real joy and some real gifts in that. And in the Queen of Wands, there is definitely echoes of the Strength card with that cat, and the inner child card, the Sun card. Well, I call it the card of the inner child sometimes. With the sunflower, they are the only 2 cards that have sunflowers in them. So definitely there is this sense here of being closed off and really not wanting to uncover your heart and allow everything to flow, there's still a sense of balance, but it's a balance almost in stagnation, and it's time to really let go of that and uncover your heart and allow yourself to experience fully everything that is here for you and everything that is available to you. We also have the Judgment in reverse that has come out, and the Hermit card. So there's a lot of communication going on here. The Eight of Cups that we've covered up, it does reflect the Hermit card as well. So there's a lot of major arcana cards that are reflected here in this reading. I said at the beginning with only minor arcanas here that there wasn't any major shifts happening for you, and it looks like there could be major shifts happening for you, but the brakes are on and there's not so much a sense of wanting to dive in and allow them to happen and allow things to kind of run its course. With the Judgment card in reverse, there's a real question of you're grappling with who you are really, with all of this newness that's happening for you. With the Page of Wands in reverse, there's a call to be learning about, and it's definitely an embodying of the gifts that you have, the spiritual gifts that you have, and how you can move forward in your life with them. And it's a time to learn about them. There will be some putting into practice, but this is a time to learn and to observe and to take in the messages that are coming to you. You don't really need to put that into practice too much, so you're not being asked to move into things that you're not ready to go into. That is not at all what's happening here, even though that's maybe what has you a little bit uncertain here. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you are really allowing your thinking to kind of tear down your ability. You do have mastery in terms of your passions, more than you really think and more than you give yourself credit for. And you are able to take those big emotions that are happening and allow them to guide you and to be information for you without overwhelming you. And you're afraid of being overwhelmed here, but it's kind of an unfounded fear. And you're allowing yourself to stay small at a time when going big would just be amazing. So this is an encouragement to you and to me, because this is not just, this reading does apply to me as well, to allow ourselves to go ahead and step into all that there is for us and to really give it a chance and see what happens. I hope that you have a great week, Libra. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.